This meeting is being recorded.
Yes, I allow.
Great.
Great. Welcome, everybody. So good to have you all here. Hey, May.
Great.
May.
Hi, hello
Welcome.
everyone.
Hey,
Welcome,
Yes.
May Long.
Hi.
from Leusden in the Netherlands.
Yes.
Nice to see you, Melon. Good to see you
Hi.
again.
Yes, good to see you too,
Always
Sander.
beautiful. Yeah. We can try to start talking a little bit Dutch. And the
Oh,
French can speak French, of course. Let's see what happens. You know? So I just want to thank everybody for joining tonight. Welcome, everybody. It's beautiful. Normally, Rosa is doing the boom-bidi boom. Good morning, good morning.
yeah.
Well, and you never know what happens. And this was maybe the plan, but well, there's no plan. There's just this. And so there was this intense longing to get you all in one Zoom and to just see what happens. And it was for about 2 weeks ago. Maybe this idea arose suddenly, like everything else. And now we're here. Now I'm like, well, what the hell? What is this? What's going to happen? What are we going to say? Well, who knows? Maybe nothing, maybe everything. But no, there was just this intense drive to see many of you we had on our talks, Rosa and me, and it was beautiful. No matter how the story, how sad or how happy or how whatever the story was, it was just great to connect. And I love the openness. And well, like I said, there was an idea. Let's put everyone together and see if anybody wants to say something or nothing. You know, it's uncontrollable. So maybe Rosa, what's up, Rosa? You want to do the good morning, good morning?
Don't hear you. We don't hear
No
you,
voice.
Rosa. No, we don't
No.
hear you.
Perfect. Rose is muted. Perfect.
Well, Rosa,
Lady Boom is muted.
Censored.
well, she still tries to make sound. At least.
She's gone.
She's silently
Oh
booming.
no.
Booming.
Exploded.
Hey, the silent boom is it too, Rosa. I always tell you that. The silent boom is this too. No, the silence is this, and the sound and the booming out. Well, Michael, you know, providing the link. Anything what is coming up there, my friend? We did a talk today, you and me, just on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just a joy here. As I was doing, talking to Sander and Rosa and Inkosi, there was such a joy here with, I don't know how else to say it, but like-minded, but not like-minded. Just a joy, an empty joy to be with you.
Yeah, well, you know, even when it's heavy, but we talked about killing dogs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Today, and there's still, you know, even that, there's still a lightness, you know, there's still a, well, that's it. And not like a dismissing of any emotions or feelings or thoughts who are arising or may arise, but just, well, it's this, killing the dog from the neighbors, this too. You know, and liking that or not liking that or crying or, you know, being thankful may just simply happen.
Yeah, a little more information, Sander, might be useful. So the dog was in distress and was dying. And so
Yes.
the neighbors reached out to Sander and said, would you help us? Can you put our dog out of its misery?
Okay.
yes, you know, and standing there and, you know, this cry for help. And some people will maybe suggest, well, why don't you say, well, there is no you having a dog already? Well, anything may happen, right? But for everything, there seems to be a time and space. So there was just taking care of this need, cry for help. And it was beautiful because my neighbor was saying, well, I'm so sad, you know, that she's gone because we had her like 13, almost 14 years. So it's very sad, but I'm so happy at the same time that you were able to come and help, because the animal clinic, it's a 2-hour drive and they are closed on Sunday. So she didn't want to put the dog through all the suffering and probably not making it and dying in a car somewhere. So, well, it's all just this, you know, the killing and whatever. Maria, nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hey, Maria.
It's not as noisy as I thought it would be.
Wow. Yeah, it's
That would
funny,
be too
right, Maria?
predictable.
You guys are just starting. I
Yeah,
imagine
Rosa.
like a wild party.
Rosa, are you still muted? She is. That's why.
We can't hear you.
There's your answer, Maria.
We can't hear you, Rosa.
Yeah, well, anything, you know, this can be completely chaos and everyone try to say something and it maybe will end up like that, you know, there's no way of knowing what next. Maybe people start trying to say something and to scream, but yeah. Let's see, Max, how are you doing, my friend? What's up?
Good. Nothing much. I went to nothing
Max,
much.
I mean, Max looks like very professional with this mic and all this equipment.
Yeah.
That's
But
new.
I do that's new actually. I do one-to-ones a lot in French.
Oh.
And I was advised to invest in this, but okay, so look, this thing here goes in my face, so I need to change it. But it does the trick. It does the trick. So yeah, there you go.
Is it
Yeah, no.
your surname like it's like a Dutch name?
It's
name.
Dutch. I'm French, but from north of France, and Flanders, where they used to way back when they used to speak Dutch there.
I see.
Ik spreek een beetje Nederlands.
Ah,
A bit.
goed te horen.
Sorry, wat?
Goed te horen, Max. Dan kunnen we
Goed te
Nederlands.
horen. Nee, ik begrijp het wel, ja. You're Dutch too, May, aren't you? Yeah.
I'm living in the Netherlands. I
You're
speak
living in
Dutch.
Netherlands.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Dutch too, but
Yeah.
I'm yeah.
Right. Get you.
Chinese? You're Chinese?
Yes,
or-
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
but
to
nothing
see.
much happening, huh?
I'm so happy to see you all, you know.
Yeah,
But
likewise.
Michael, I'm used to watch his meetings every week. So it's like, you know, it feels like I know him somehow because, you know, and with Nkosi and it's beautiful meetings and also the combination of all the all the people there, it's make it special, you know.
Thank you.
So
Yeah, beautiful.
yeah, I cannot see what, you know, with the other. It's complete with the characters in a way. It's you complete each other in a way. So it's a beautiful combination. Yeah,
Thank you.
a lot of enjoyment here, and also May's talk. You know, it's a lot of heart, you know, love in it. So and yeah, so I'm just enjoying watching all of everybody, all the characters. Yeah.
Well, it's always complete, even in the absence of Rosa. Rosa, where are you?
It's
not
boom boom.
It's not complete without Rosa.
Oh, but I mean,
It's
you know, it's always complete, you know.
Thunder,
So,
she's gonna be offended.
Even
Who's
without.
Rosa? Who's Rosa? I don't even remember that. Yeah. No, I'm teasing you.
Oh, Casey.
Rosa,
Somebody
maybe-
have to say boom for her, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
to replace her.
Good morning and good morning.
When she comes
Good
back,
morning.
we all say boom.
she's gonna disappear again and boom.
So if it's too strong of a boom, she might just fall.
Yeah. She'll
Oh,
fall over.
she went out, right? I don't see her. Michael, is she out of the Zoom?
Yeah, maybe she's trying to reconnect because her audio wasn't working.
She's saying something on Messenger, perhaps.
Yeah, well, she's a sweetheart. I love Rosa. So
Yeah.
it's nice if she can say good morning, good morning, good morning, you know?
Yeah.
Even the afternoon.
Work a bit on the intonation. Put some more energy behind it.
Yeah,
Thunder.
she's a little too tame. If she could have a little more energy.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Sorry, Maria, you want me to do it like Rosa does?
Yes,
please,
please do.
please channel Rosa.
Good
Channel.
morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Whatever. Good morning. Good
Because I'll
morning.
give it a try if you don't do it, okay?
Yeah, come on, more energy.
Okay, I've heard this 1,000 times, you know? Good morning, good morning, good morning in the morning.
That's good.
There you go.
That was good, yeah.
Not the same, but it is actually the same. It's this saying good morning, you know? It sounds different, but it's just this.
Mm.
I think it's more like, good morning, good morning, good morning. More
Yeah,
like,
Vietnam.
Ah, there we go.
but again, not the same.
Mm.
Because I've
And
only
the
heard it
same.
about 3 times, so.
Mm.
That was beautiful.
Oh, here we go. Okay. You guys want to wish her a good morning when she comes?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
please.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, when here I'm gonna let her in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Rosa.
Boom.
Can you hear me, guys?
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, I just got my expert here, and since he also had no clue, I simply rebooted the computer.
Beautiful.
Boom! Here we go.
There's Sander. Sander, that while you were gone, Rosa, Sander was trying to, but it wasn't the same.
No.
No. Well,
But
it's
it was
always
not.
the same and never the same.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was not something else. It was just this screaming, good morning, good morning, good morning. And even Maria tried, you know?
Okay, sweethearts. First of all, I want to express this joy here. This is so cool. Feel free to boom out with whatsoever. First of all, I want to say, wow, I just watched a love movie. This was so beautiful. I was crying and laughing and woo!
Yeah, I love movies. Love movies. Beautiful. Well, Natalie, you're in the car again. What's up?
I'm just driving back from a friend's house. It snowed, so it's kind of really pretty out here.
No delivering presents to people's houses?
Not right now, no. Mm-mm. Just driving home.
Beautiful. It's funny to see. Some people always seems to sit in a car somewhere, and then and then just this wondering arise. Well, are they living in a car, or do they don't have a house or whatever?
They like the car, maybe. Casey's in
Pretty
his car
close.
right now. Casey,
Pretty
yes.
close.
Yes.
I have a house for now. Yes.
Yes.
And that car looks pretty big. I mean, it's sufficient to be a house too. It's a van, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a van. It's an SUV, and it's comfy in here, and so I like it. And it's warm too.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, but it seems to happen that some characters are just always in their car. Yeah, I never leave this. No, it's not. It's not like that, I promise. Or maybe it is. No knowing. Yeah.
I was watching this documentary a couple of weeks ago in Canada. Maybe the Michelle, more from Canada, can tell, but there seems to be people living there in cars and
in
like,
what?
For SUV vans in the city, right? Because the housing is expensive.
Yeah, but more campers for holidays.
Campers, yeah.
Lot of campers for holidays. It's a new since the COVID they brought a lot of campers. You know, everybody buy. I don't know where they found the money, but there's a lot of campers everywhere. They all went to Gaspesia, you know, and they make a mess over there, but you know, because of the COVID. So, but it's I was surprised to see all the campers everywhere.
So it's a new hippie colony of campers who somewhere found money to buy the
Yeah,
campers.
no, before it was more hippies in the 80s, but now it's like people
Now it's like
have money, more money.
Yeah, yeah. There are actually
everybody,
a lot of
everybody. Yeah.
So
actually
is
a
it
lot of
now open to everybody?
It's open to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
open
whole
to
city,
everyone to
right?
go there?
Or is it just an area?
I have to inquire.
No, it's most of the people still have cars, but they sold a lot of van. You know, it was very surprising
For the vacation.
Yeah.
for the vacation.
Because they didn't go out of the country.
I see what you mean. I see.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but
They could not take the plane because of the COVID, so instead they brought a van, and beautiful, very beautiful. And
unknown are the ways of God. Huh?
yeah,
Maria. Yeah, guys, did you mention Sander Lientjen and Ollie? You have the same background tree. Cool.
Yes. Yes.
Same as
Sander
Sander.
and I have something in common.
Well, it's IKEA. You can buy it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, funny.
Good to
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Good to know.
Sweetest. No, but what I heard was that not that people were buying it, but because in Toronto the housing was so expensive that there was no money to pay rent, and then it was cheaper to live in your car in a multivan. Because the
Yeah.
house.
Well, in winter, maybe they go south, but it's like that since a long time in the United States. There's a lot of people living in their car, or they have vans or campers, but
I have seen a few, but they're like really, really very poor and struggling, and they usually have a hard time finding a parking. I mean,
Yeah.
not parking. I mean, you can park anywhere, but apparently they have to constantly move. So I don't know. I don't know. There was a lady disabled a few streets down, and it was kind of sad. She was in a wheelchair. The whole car was full of garbage, and yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the winter is very difficult here. You have to park your van each half an hour to eat, you know.
You know, I have to share something. So I lost my job like 2 or 3 months ago, and after losing it, it's been so enjoyable. Just the freedom of not having to work, and then also it comes with like this like thrill of I don't know what's gonna happen next, like for real, you know, and it's enjoyable.
Unknown.
Yeah.
Somehow it's enjoyed, like the survival thing. It's just like I wake up, I'm not reporting to anybody but myself to go get food and water and shelter and hopefully make friends so I can, you know, utilize my human resources in the best way possible. That's called looking for a job.
Where
And it
are
just
you
happens automatically.
located?
It's like it happens automatically. I don't want to work or look for a job, but I sure as hell want to eat and like hopefully have a house, but maybe a car only. Who knows?
Well,
So I just work naturally to get a house, hopefully. And I don't know what's going on, but
Where
it's
are
fun.
you? Are you in the United States or Canada?
I'm in the United States,
Okay.
in Texas right
Oh.
now.
At least it's warm, huh?
Michael.
Yeah, well, it's hot.
It's
Yeah.
warm. It's yeah.
Sometimes
So-
very warm, eh? I think the summer, like last summer, I think it was very.
It was really warm. Yeah, like it caused problems and stuff
Mhm.
with water, like drought, little bit of drought action.
Mhm.
Yeah.
what's popping up here, Casey, my friend, when you say, well, for real, define how you mean for real, you know, what do you mean for real?
I don't know. It's hard to talk about that, but it's kind of like I don't when I say like for real, I'm just saying there's no non-duality speak going on with what's coming next. It's just like yeah,
Yeah.
because like
I can help
non-duality,
you too.
yeah, non-duality, you never know what's coming next ever, right? Ever. But but like in the dream, sometimes you can guess what's coming next, and it really seems like you know it's coming next. But in this case, I really didn't know what was coming next, and it just kind of lined up with how things are already. It's like it's always like this anyways. I'm used to this shit. It's just this is okay. It's like that. Have you seen the meme of like a dog and he's holding a cup of coffee and the house is burning around him and is like a little thought bubble and the thought is this is fine. It's like sipping his coffee and the house is burning around him and he's like smiling or it's a meme. It's like a funny joke, but people seem to like that one a lot. It kind of describes this sometimes.
But you have to
Yeah.
have coffee.
I guess, yeah. Like, or mate or any kind of, you know,
Well,
water.
I've seen drug addicts sitting in a house using heroin and then burning up because they didn't find the need to get out.
And there's nothing wrong with that too, man.
One didn't
Also,
arise. Yeah. Couldn't have been
like me,
otherwise.
yeah, it's a risk.
They,
Like,
they
I
were
thought about
just sitting and it was like, well, that's it. You need to stand up or not being able
Yeah.
to stand up.
Still
You know?
hanging out with them, Sander?
Well, no, there's not so much addicts where I live now. It's mostly trees and sky and water and bears and wolves and all that. But
It's so lovely where you live, Sander. The grass seems so green, or the snow is so much wider.
well, yeah, it was funny because you know
Like,
when
yeah, for real, it looks nice.
for real when there was moving from the Netherlands, you know, there always was an idea for when when you move to another country, there's more freedom.
Yeah.
And then maybe greener and all stuff, and then you move and it's just this,
Mhm.
Or it's just this, sitting in another country and thinking this is better or the other one was worse. It's just simply this already. It doesn't matter. And even to think it's better or not is just simply what arise. Thinking Sweden is green and lush. And maybe money is growing on trees, but that's not it. You know, it's always just this.
Casey, maybe you can simply kind of jump over to Xander and check the frozen situation there.
I've thought about moving out of the country, you know, like living with solar panels. I've thought of like all kinds of fun things, apparently. But yeah, not yet. I'm not moving out of the country just yet. Maybe. And then I'll come live with you, Sanders, and you can be my boss.
Well,
And
let's see what
I will
happens.
serve you diligently and receive your pay.
I don't know, Casey. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Hey, this is don't.
I'm sorry. You know, hey, come on.
This is an
Okay.
interview.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, he'll be great. He's perfect. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Oh my God, I'm going to be the worst boss you ever had. Going to pass around, you
It's
know.
gonna work out great then. It's gonna work out great.
You know, it doesn't matter. This easy-looking guy can also be fierce, you know, and say, "Well, Casey, get the hell out of your bed and start cleaning dog shit."
Yeah, let's go.
It just may
Casey
happen.
just needs a little direction. Just a little direction.
Yes.
I want just give me direction. I don't care how hard you are on me. You just have to pay me.
No one knows how it's going to work out if you ever come to Sweden, but you're welcome to come.
But it's fun to talk about it.
It's
yeah,
fun to
it
talk
would be
about
fun.
Okay,
Sandra, have you been to the U.S.?
No, I've been to Canada, you know, on holiday. That's where I saw these dogs, you know, somewhere in the field, and I thought, well, those dogs are nice. Let me buy a couple and move to Sweden. So yeah, it's funny. From one thing you come to the other, and before you know, you're living somewhere and liking it or hating it.
Yeah.
This place freely.
I love the stuff you post, like the photos. It almost feels like I'm living there, even though I'm not.
Yeah, I also think it's beautiful the way Xander is expressing this very directly, very simple. Love it. May, by the way, my dear, I saw that you're again active, also doing meetings, right?
I'm now kind of hibernating.
I did not get it. What?
I'm now having my winter sleep.
Beautiful.
I thought I saw you actively, and I was like, cool, she is now getting active again.
I decided to take winter sleep.
The non-duality winter sleep. Cool.
Any plans, May, you want to share with us? Upcoming shows or things or whatever, you know? Are you going to do some talks in the Netherlands? When we talked to you the last time.
Oh yeah, I planned in February a live meeting, a weekend in Amsterdam. But I will see how many people signed up.
Okay, cool. Max, what's going on there in France with your one-on-ones? Is the show booming there?
The show's booming. I don't know. It's good morning every day. No, just kidding. No. There's a lot. There's actually a lot of one-on-ones, and nothing much really. Just also kind of like May hibernating. Other than that, just enjoying being at home really and doing home stuff and watching TV a lot, a lot.
Yeah, cool.
And I recently discovered Apple TV, and I don't know if you guys have ever tried it because it changes from Netflix and stuff, and it's really good. have really like loads of really good stuff. So for any
What is this? What is this?
do you know Netflix?
Yeah.
Well, Apple does the same.
Okay.
Apple from iPhone, you know, so.
Okay.
But anyway, so that's what's been happening with the days lately. So that's it.
But you don't
For me.
watch them on your phone, do you?
No, on the TV. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Max, are you a big
Yeah.
group in France? Are you there is many the big community for the non-duality in France?
Yes and no. I mean, there's a lot of different stuff. Let's say so. It depends what you hear with community. But I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people interesting in whatever they call awakening, or I don't know. Yeah. That I would say that I don't know if I don't know if there's a lot. I don't know. I just there are, you know. So yeah, and there's a lot of different types of sorts of sharings, like a lot. So yeah, I don't know what Gillian thinks actually, because she also has a
Well,
lovely YouTube channel, and but
I think that I am just like there's nothing I don't fit.
don't
I
fit.
don't try to fit. No, I do my own things. I like people. I like to listen, but the thing is that there are communities that just tells the same thing the same way, and they rally together. Is that the way we say that?
I
And
completely agree. Yeah.
So they are, you know, I am consciousness, and this is almost all of it. There's no.
It's all
Right
about
now,
awareness
non-duality is
and
not
love,
well
and yeah, no,
seen, you know.
yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
accepted. It
Not
feels
so much the
brutal, or
direct
I
message.
don't know. They don't like it.
But I found Guylaine very good. I listen to her
I am,
often
but
because
really, I
not
don't want
not often, yeah.
to take it seriously. I have a lot
No.
of fun.
Your videos are super fun, Gillian. I watched the last one. I really had a good laugh. It's super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Are they
I
in
love them.
French?
Yeah, Maria, I love them. Even they're in French, but they're so cool. It's art. It's really cool. Love
It's
it.
really art. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I miss Nick and Cozy and your meetings too. I'll go back. If you invite me, I'll go back. I liked it.
Well, listen, first of all, Nkosi sent me a message, apologies for not being able to be here. That's first.
Oh.
And you're all invited. It's 6 o'clock my time. So in about 5.5 hours, Nkosi is going to be holding a Zoom meeting, and you're all welcome. I can send you the link. You can message me, but he's going to be doing one at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. South Africa time is 6 p.m. Los Angeles time.
6 p.m. It's 9 p.m. here. Okay.
Okay, my dear Michael, maybe you just send the link in the group,
Yes.
and the interested one will join.
You
Well,
got
I
it.
will probably have to sleep and get up for work, but perfection.
You should make another group for the Europe time.
Yeah, because it would be nighttime here. Yeah.
That's the middle of the night.
Maybe.
Well, but maybe there's
If I'm not sleeping, I'll jump in, Michael. If I'm not sleeping, I might not.
Yeah.
2
If
o'clock
it
here,
works,
maybe.
for those that are drawn, you know, you're welcome.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe there's a nice film on Apple TV.
Well, I don't know. I have to find that out.
It's so beautiful because we were talking about this was mentioned, you know, there's a lot of awareness teachings and all that, you know, and it always sounds a little bit like a way that it's not it, right? But teaching that there's awareness is just this, it doesn't matter. There's no one
No, it
doing it.
doesn't matter. No,
Oh, no, it doesn't matter at all.
not the-
It's just
that's not the. It's just don't like the direct,
Yeah.
too direct. You just don't
yeah,
like
yeah.
find it bypassing and everything. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like apples or
You
bananas.
have to
That's my
go a
choice.
bit of a like that with the French speakers a lot. You have to. Do you know what I mean? Like yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
I
And
know it's just.
you are not goofy. You are like that. You are like that. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, but a lot are very, very serious about it. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
I love the seriousness.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. I love there's different styles and flavors, man. And I love
Yeah,
that
yeah,
there's
yeah.
flavors that seem wrong or that are poisonous. It's like, why not? Non-duality is decentralized, so there's no one to define a single person out there to ever define anything, express it fully. However,
Anyway, there's no non-duality. So
yeah, you could
Yeah,
say
it's
that
just-
as well. It's decentralized.
Exactly. It's not duality and non-duality are not separate
No.
things. It's just this. And saying that the way out is this, and saying there's no way out, it's all just this, and thinking or liking one or the other, it's just spontaneously happening. And it's
Yeah.
beautiful. For me, it's all just beautiful, no matter if they say or if they suggest there's a way out. Well, that's it. Beautiful.
I even like A Course in Miracles. In some teachers, I like it's kind of direct without being direct, speaking to the me, telling the me that's all bullshit, and then, but that's interesting. I like it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chuck, he's a great lover. He's not here tonight, but Chuck, we had him in the show, and he can tell a lot about the Course of Miracles. I got this book one day years ago, and I was like, oh my God, this is a very thick book. It's probably all the same,
That's enough.
The new Bible.
I opened it and I thought, well, this is quite difficult. Just I read a comic. It's also
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
there's wisdom everywhere you look. A carton
Yeah,
of a pot of
completely.
milk, there's also information. It's all just this.
Yeah.
So yeah, Course of Miracles or awareness teachings.
Everything is just directly this, and it's just. I find it so beautiful just to talk.
Yeah.
Just to talk. Just to talk.
Just to
really.
talk.
Just to talk. And just that. And then whatever arises is just. I don't know. It's just.
So when did you guys last listen to some awareness teaching, if you find them so beautiful? Because I was exposed a day or so ago to one, and I wanted to throw up. I'm sorry. It was really beautiful.
Well, there's no choice in
I don't
throwing
listen to
up,
that.
but I don't mean,
I don't like it.
but for me, it's just,
Yeah.
it's not about liking or throwing up, it's just that throwing up may just happen or not liking. And
for no one separated from
So I
this.
should listen to it.
yeah,
I'm not going to be able to take
It's
myself
just
out of the situation. Just vomit, the situation, hearing, all of it. It's like,
yeah, well, that doesn't seem to happen here, For me, it's just whatever, non-duality teachings, or there's nothing better or worse. It's just always this, and liking awareness teaching or throwing up is beautifully happening. There's no way stopping that. Thinking you can stop that is also just this.
There's still no meaning at the end, There's
right.
never ending, but it's the same. I mean, for myself, I cannot stand anymore. Like I can try to listen to see what, because I passed to all of this, but I don't,
Mhm.
I cannot listen again.
Same here. Same here. I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah,
stand.
there's
I
nothing,
also,
it's not leading to anything.
yeah,
So it's just,
no,
it just isn't enjoyable. So why?
But
I
there's
mean,
there's no
Well,
meaning
I
anyway.
mean, it could happen, but there's no meaning to anything unless there's
Anything.
meaning.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless there's meaning.
Empty.
well, but this all, you know, what you are saying and thinking just all arises spontaneously. It doesn't have meaning at all. You can give it meaning or no meaning, and that's just it.
Well,
Oh
you
yeah,
can't even do
it's true.
that.
Yeah,
No, it's
Meaning
just
can,
it's true.
yeah, you
meaning.
can't give
Meaning
it
is
meaning
this,
or
and
not.
yeah, exactly. You can, at the end of the day, you can't affirm anything. So it's just
Yeah.
it's all this, and
It's all this.
it's not just this. It's all this. It's
It's
fucking
all this, and the
you know,
like
yeah, exactly.
throwing up, you know, and try to stop throwing up while throwing up, you know, it's just it's not possible. I don't know if you try to do that, but try to stop throwing up. And it's not that,
Yeah.
you know, it's
No,
not
I
that,
didn't throw up,
No,
Sanders.
no.
What
no,
happened is just a bodily reaction when these things are heard. That's all.
yes. And
Yeah,
you
I
know,
was just describing it as wanting
Of
to throw
course.
up. Just the body responds that way. It's like,
Because
oh
it's
yeah.
just a description. The meaning behind why there's throwing up or not doesn't, I mean, it doesn't really matter. If there's throwing up, there's
no,
throwing up.
just
You
throwing
know?
up. And here
Yeah.
there's no reading or liking either. But it doesn't mean it's just simply what arises, you know? And the loving and hating it is just also simply this. But there's no me going and listening to a bunch of awareness teaching, you know, I heard all the teachings, and even not that, it seems that there wasn't me hearing it and liking it or not. Just always whatever, that's undefinable. Yeah, throwing, but maybe someday eyes opening, and then, well, it sounds very attractive. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Who knows?
Yeah,
Could
who
be.
knows?
I could
mean,
be preaching about Christianity in 2 seconds from now. I mean, seems
well,
unlikely.
you know, there were
Why
there
not?
were
Why
there
not?
were like these
They're all going to hell.
non-duality teachers, and they're preaching that there is a way out and there's awareness and all that. You know, that just simply happens. It's just uncontrollable.
There's no
Ali?
choice, of course.
What other people are you talking about?
Ali,
Well,
Ali, may I? Ali, may I?
Shanti.
Yeah.
Well,
May I ask you? May I ask you about this topic of your comments?
Oh, sorry. Someone ringing the bell. Just
Yeah.
Well,
Someone's ringing the bell.
Okay, so
you know, but the funny thing is, and of course this may arise, well, I'm never going to listen to that. I'm never going to like that. Again, this may just arise, you know.
Yeah.
It's just
but
saying,
I
I'm never going to
cannot-
listen to it. It means
I cannot
nothing.
He doesn't
imagine how this
care,
could
man.
arise.
Who knows?
I really cannot imagine how this could arise.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine
No,
anything.
but
Of course you can't imagine it. Sure.
But of course, not thinking that you can imagine this is this already. The thinking that you can't. It's just arising.
Think you
Wow,
can. Think you
sweetheart.
can imagine it. Think you
And
can.
saying
And if
that-
imagination happens, it happens.
Yes, exactly. It happens, boom. And there's no way of knowing that it will never happen or that you can
No.
control it or not. You know,
And
one
the
day.
knowing is a two. And the knowing is a two. Boom.
Sure.
Of
The
course.
Yeah,
knowing
words
is
fail.
meaningless.
But that's why
cares?
it's one of it's all been said already. It's all been done. It's all been explained. It's all been blah blah blah. It's all just
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
exactly
Exactly.
everything. Everything
Blah,
is
blah,
that.
blah.
I mean, Jesus
Yeah.
wasn't a Christian. He was just a guy, and people followed him. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
for well, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. But you know, just
Yeah.
It's just blah blah blah.
just
Sets
blah
of
blah blah.
words.
Just blah blah blah.
Certain sets of words, man, they seem to just light up stories. They're
Yeah.
just everything's sets of words. Everything's just thoughts. Or
But I think it depends on so many things as well, because I mean, on your cultural background or the language. I mean, everything. That's why it's so wonderful. At the end of the day, it's just it's also what is heard and how it's heard, and it's
Yes.
all just how it's heard. It's all just this. It's all just exactly. Whatever, however, is a word is interpreted, it is
Yeah.
exactly how it's interpreted. So that's the
Yes.
wonder.
And there's no
Yeah.
control in the hearing. There's no control
No,
how it's
yes.
heard or not.
No.
It
No.
just heard in a certain way.
Absolutely not.
You know, many people tell this, you know, it's heard as it heard and it's seen as it's seen. Like Max is saying, there's no way
Yeah.
controlling what this
No.
suggestion is made into or not made into, or how it's heard, and even if it's heard or not. It's just simply arising or not.
Well, maybe in 5 minutes I will hear something, someone talking about the I yourself, and I will believe that. I you know, of course, maybe we never know, but it's still like when there's some concept that for now here it seems not happening, not heard, anymore.
No.
Mhm. But
Of
That's
course,
the way.
of course, it's heard because you just said it.
yeah, it's heard.
So it's heard.
Third, but I mean, not
Sure.
like becoming.
But it's impossible not to be heard because it's this. So it's impossible
Yeah.
not to be heard. That's
There's always hearing.
The hearing is this already. You
There's
know, the
only
hearing.
hearing.
I knew you would say that.
I mean, if I hear a teaching that will change, we never know. Maybe it will happen. But like some teaching, it's about doesn't talk to me now here. And there's no choice anyway. Why
That's how it is.
why the teaching, some spiritual teaching doesn't talk to me anymore? Like I don't know. That's it. There's no one here. There's no one here that can say that it's stopped because of this or that, or it
No, but
seems but there's nothing wrong. There's like somebody who's teaching about everything that it seems that to be a knowing about knowing. Well, there's this just this there's no choice, but why that we cannot know.
but
Why I am here with you, I don't know. I cannot know.
Yeah, I quite like what you're just saying because it points exactly to the not two instances. There isn't this and the other, and no bridge anywhere. So it's boom like that, and that's it. And there's no other to know what this is or to anything else.
No.
I totally
Mhm.
resonated what you were trying to put into words.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Whichever way, not even with the words.
Because
Only second try. Only second try. What about you?
Oh, what about me? I know nothing. And it's been always like this way. Like I never had answers to any questions since like a very young age. And there was a thinking that something was wrong here. And when this message was heard, my God, it was like the missing puzzle. I mean, the missing piece of a puzzle. It went boom.
There you go.
I kind of remember you, Ollie, in the meetings of Emerson. Ollie was like the whole time laughing as crazy.
Yes, but Rosa, it's so like full on. It's been like crying almost every day for a year and a half. It's It's the way it is.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
there's
yeah.
but there's no suffering, you know. There's no like reason for the crime.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what's happening.
I can relate to this. It was here also like this, but different. But I know what you mean. Yeah, perfection.
Same here. Years.
I have a little story for you.
Oh, yeah.
Please share.
Long time ago. That was probably in the time of Ming Dynasty. So it's about a couple of hundreds of years ago. So here's the story goes. There was this this hideout in China. In old China, you have these people who like intellectuals. They are highly educated, high up intellectuals, and they have been really expected. You know, people respected them. And then one day, this intellectual, he was known to tell stories. You know, he was good at telling stories. And one day he came to visit this. It was somehow they came to, they met each other. So this man and you know, in China in that time you have this eunuch. You know that was like servants, but they were castrated. So there's a yes, you know.
Yeah.
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 So this young man, this eunuch. So they met each other, but this eunuch, because they have a certain position. This group of people, they have a kind of, they are, because they are these special servants for officials. So they have quite a lot of power. They do, sometimes they can really make your life miserable because of their special position. And this eunuch, he did something, before to this man. So, and he knew this man was good at telling stories. So he said, no, what's the story you got today? He said, yes, I do have a nice story for you. So this intellectual man, he said, once upon a time, there was a man. And then he stopped. And so this young man, not really man, and then he asked, what's next? And then, what's next? What's next? And, next, this is translation, because in Chinese, next has this word, we use the same character. It means, it has two meanings. One is next, and what also means down there, down, down. Down, yes. Down below. So whether, or it can mean next, that's following, or down below. So this young man asked, what's next then? And this man replied, nothing down there. Which also means nothing else. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. That's the story.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice.
That's lovely.
What's next? Also, you can also translate as what's down there? What's next?
Right, that's the joke part.
Oh, well.
That's so funny. Oh man, the double meaning word, yeah.
Nothing down there.
What's next? What's next in the story?
Well,
yes,
this is
right.
next.
But which also means this next also in Chinese you can interpret as down below.
What's down below? There's nothing down below. There's nothing next to this.
But somehow that's also this message. nothing else.
Oh no! I gotta get out of
it. Brilliant. This man is once upon
Beautiful.
Yeah.
it. That's a lot.
Thank you for sharing.
Nice story. Is that a real
Maria's
story?
crying.
This is like a killer's humor.
May
Yeah, it's
changed
dark
the-
humor.
you changed the image of non-duality in my head now. It's I don't want to imagine that.
Something, no,
It's okay. There's nothing.
nothing else. Nothing else.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It just
It's graved in my head now. No way out.
yeah, no way out.
Isn't it brilliant?
It's brilliant.
I mean, somehow it's also this message. There's nothing else.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Anything else would be, words
Nothing.
which would support that there's something else. Kinda. That's what people get like. No, it's like there's the man or there's a man and there's nothing
I mean,
else.
there is nothing else than what is happening.
And that is what is next. What is next is this already. The question, what is next, or the thought, what is next, or what will be next, is this already. What is next is this. Just this.
And nothing,
Sander,
nothing
you're
else.
killing the
Next is this
fantasy.
already.
Sander,
So,
you're
yes.
killing the fantasy,
You're?
It's so nice to think what is next. You're just killing it. You just kill.
Well,
What is
the
next
ki-
is just
the
the
ki-
word what is next.
It
Killing
can't
the
kill it.
fantasy.
If it appears, it just can't kill it. That's the best part.
The killing is it too. The killing, what's next? Killing. Killing is it. No, whatever seems to arise. And finding it, killing it, or something is this. And that's next. It's always, what's next is this already.
But
Yeah.
the point is, there's
It's always
nothing else.
unstoppable.
Nothing
Mhm.
else.
Point is,
Nothing
yeah.
else.
What is
Always
happening?
Yeah.
Nothing else out of or inside of what is happening.
Only what
Nothing
seems to
else.
happen.
Yeah.
It's completely complete.
Yes.
Completely.
Nothing
But they-
else.
But
Nothing
even as you're
down
saying the
below.
story,
Thinking this shouldn't be happening is what's happening.
But
What else you got? I'm writing these down for my next YouTube.
Come on, let's go. You know I can pump them out all
The
day.
unique story.
Let's go.
All right.
Get on it, Casey.
I want to go, guys. Leave the meeting.
Yes,
But-
me too. Me too.
Before that, I just wanted to show you something.
Okay,
Spontaneously.
Maria, show us something.
I don't know if I'll do a good job because it's the stones.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
beautiful.
From the beach?
No.
Yeah. No, I don't know where they're from.
Oh, okay.
They must be from the beach, but
Mhm. Oops.
they're like maybe they're very beautiful.
Yeah,
different
thanks for
places.
sharing.
And some are fossils. I think they're fossils.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Mm.
fossils.
They're,
Yeah. Yeah, fossils. Yes.
And this one has different kinds of
Yeah, nice.
elements. in them.
Oh, shell fossils.
All
Beautiful.
sorts of stuff. So thanks
It
for
looks like a mirror's painting.
Yeah.
Oh, by the
What?
way, you do very beautiful photo. I like your photo.
Yeah, you
I stopped
show very
by.
good
I
pictures.
stopped already.
The picture, yeah. Very
Thank
good.
you, though.
Beautiful photos. Always, Maria. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the new year, no photos. That's the New Year's resolution.
I just want to I just want to thank each and every one of you. I'm a big fan of all of you. I love all of you, and thank you
Aw.
so much for coming today to this meeting about nothing.
Thank
Are we
you,
going
Thank
to
you.
Michael.
Thank you.
Thanks for organizing it,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Good to see everyone.
Bye
Lovely
bye.
meeting you.
Bye bye,
Bye.
Maria.
I
Bye.
have
Bye bye.